The ground, getting that elevation won't be easy.
Just a single. 5 off.
Slightly short.
Pushed it over. It's 72 for 2.
The deep off.
5 off. The first pushed it over. It's 72 for 2. Perfect for lovely weather, perfect for especially under the sun. The cricket to be played and watched, especially slightly leg side-ish. Haris Rauf hasn't as yet hit his straps as against time, slightly leg side-ish. Against Pakistan in ODIs, he averages 57. As yet hit his straps as Williamson. 750s. Against Pakistan, ODIs, he averages 57. Scores his most 750s runs in ODI cricket. So, and it's the opposition hasn't started well. This crowd most might just witness something special from ODI because he likes playing against Pakistan. Even though Williamson hasn't started well, this crowd might just witness something special from him because he likes playing against Pakistan. This is an area of strength from Darryl Mitchell down the ground. This time stand and deliver. This is an area of strength from Darryl Mitchell down the ground.
Loves to hit straight down the ground. It's the spin bowling with the fast bowling. This is an area Darryl Mitchell loves to hit, showing the full face of the bat down the ground in the V, using much needed boundary. Is almost showing the 40 deliveries that New Zealand shot their last from the boundary. Darryl Mitchell is almost 40 deliveries that New Zealand scored their last boundary and comes from the bat of Darryl Mitchell.
This time straight down leg. Does he get bat on it? No, just leg buys, but another boundary. This time straight down leg.
So many times we have seen the fast bowlers faltering after a boundary, trying to do something extra. So many times we have seen the fast bowlers faltering after a boundary, trying to do something extra. For this occasion, yes, the speed was there, but the direction
just the
down the leg side. For New Zealand.
And bat around Williamson. Just the injection can maybe probably bat through the innings, but New Zealand the other end the runs need to keep bat flowing. Williamson can maybe probably bat through the innings, but in this over the other end the runs need to keep flowing. 2 boundaries in this over, no run there.
And sometimes that's all the momentum shift you need.
No run there.
In a game at the moment, Pakistan really, and sometimes that's all the momentum shift you need. And it's these game at the moment between Pakistan 22 and 2024. Dominating was getting 1 wicket after these middle 10 overs, but since August 2022 and 2024, the strike rate has gone up to 28.93, which means 10 overs. Wicket after August 2024, the strike rate has gone up to 28.93, which means wicket after almost every 4 overs.
Well judged. That's the reason why Pakistan won in Australia and South Africa. Well judged. They were very good in the reason why Pakistan won in Australia and South Africa. Was superb. They were very good in the middle overs. The fast bowlers. That was the missing link for ODI cricket in Australia. Was superb. For a while for Pakistan not getting wickets in the middle overs. That was the missing link for allowed the opposition to build and then get away. For a while for Pakistan not getting wickets in the middle overs and allowed the oppositions to build and then get away. A single to end the 19th. It's 83 for 2.
मैच की फिक्र छोड़ो और अभी फिक्र फ्री ऐप डाउनलोड करो.
It's 83 for 2.
मैच की फिक्र छोड़ो मत करो.
after losing the first one, which went down to the wire. But a 9-wicket and 8-wicket win in Australia. Won after losing the first one, which went down to the wire. But a 9-wicket and 8-wicket win in Australia. Mohammad Rizwan, his first captaincy stint, goes on and wins. Mohammad Rizwan, one-day stint, goes on and wins a one-day series. Went on to South Africa and won there as well. So that was the start. Then he went on to South Africa and won there as well. ODI cricket. And look at captain. Well, ODI cricket. Once you win those two big series, once you win those two big series, you will command respect. That is fabulous. You will command respect. Down the ground, fabulous and huge. Down the ground, massive six and huge.
That also brings up the 50 partnership between Mitchell. Excellent use of the feet going down the ground. Once again with the full face, high levers, high elbow. Once again with the full swing of the high levers, high elbow. Full swing of the bat. It's so still. The point of impact, it's so still. It was huge, massive, 92 meters. It was huge, massive, 92 meters.
Just last couple of overs, it seems as if Darren Mitchell has flicked the switch. It seems as if hit down the ground, Haris Rauf for a boundary, and then this one. Hit down the ground, Haris Rauf for a boundary, and then this one.
Spinners have to be careful against him. He's brilliant on spin. Spinners have to be careful against him. Averaging 64.78 after averaging 64.78 after since 2023.
Williamson the perfect foil. Williamson will try and Williamson the perfect foil. Williamson will try and work things around. Use of the feet, but the strength that he has. Use of the feet, but the strength that he has when he connects. Good thing about him is that he goes very straight. So even on slow pitches, it works very straight. So even on slow pitches, it works. Into the onside, they will.
At 11, that really works well for the team. Yeah, you need to have good follow-up bowlers. They can really make a difference. Today, already, Rar has made the difference by removing the danger man. Rapindra, who's looking $1 million out there in the middle, was timing the ball beautifully.
Scoring last couple of overs has been Darren Mitchell. Down the ground, huge six. Naseem Shah also backing down the ground. Naseem Shah 2 overs, 22 runs. Last 2 overs, 22 runs. Darren Mitchell goes and does well. Just gets it over. Goes and does well. Just gets it over. Another boundary down the ground. And he gets another boundary down the ground.
He's going to take the attack onto the bowlers. The intention is clear. He is going to take the attack onto the bowlers now. He has wanted to go.
.58 for 2. It's been a bit of a struggle for New Zealand. In Williamson, 24 of 47. With the offside, just a single. Pakistan have been good. New Zealand winning the toss, batting first. A wicket for Shaheen Shah Afridi, a wicket for Abrar. But importantly, Pakistan have not leaked runs. Might be a pitch where the ball's not really coming on that much, but it's been tough on New Zealand so far.
Always the crowd's selfie moment.
Overall, the bowlers have been really
Vigo Tell
disciplined.
mobile selfie moment.
The pace has been really good. As Bishbhai is not here, now who are you going to take the selfie with? Now who are you going to take the selfie with?
Now, Bishbhai, if you're listening, we've seen your selfies. So now we've got. Bishbhai, if you're listening, we've.
Pakistan won't mind that. Pakistan will want their fast bowlers especially to find
Brilliant hit. Length provided and dispatched.
well up front. Shah Afridi, always the leader of the pack. Now it's
Darryl Mitchell on a roll. New Zealand get to 100.
Excellent batting there by Darryl Mitchell.
Darryl Mitchell on a roll. New Zealand get to 100.
Back onto the Pakistan bowlers. For the first time now, the bowlers are under pressure. Option in the power play, knowing that he's got Salman.
Now Rizwan now does change the field. He's having Rizwan animated conversation. Now does change the field position with Naseem Shah. Now there's a change in conversation. Third comes up his position with Naseem Shah. Now there's a change in field. Third comes up. It on goes to a long on. Nicely into the offside, but there's certainly a change of strategy from Darryl to the offside, but has made sure that he's connected strategy from Darryl pressure back, and now has made sure that he's connected flow to the inning down the ground and put pressure
And he
back.
selected
And
the
now
bowler well. Khushdir Shah going away for 17 and 2 overs. And he's coming back into the squad going after a long time, and Darryl Mitchell making sure he takes the attack to back into the squad for after a long time, and Darryl Mitchell making sure he takes the attack to him. Selecting the bowler, that's really good. The choice of selecting the bowler, that's really good.
for 2. 106
मैच की फिक्र छोड़ो और अभी फिक्र फ्री ऐप डाउनलोड करो। मैच की फिक्र छोड़ो और अभी फिक्र फ्री ऐप डाउनलोड करो।
Second 50 there. Moving along well. 106. Second 50 there. Well, 106 in the last 3 overs have gone over 10 and over 34. So they've just pressing in the last 3 overs have gone over 10 and over 34. So they've just pressing the foot on that pedal now. 68 this partnership, and it's looking good. And as we discussed earlier, that's
This time behind the bowling consultant. It's good to see that the vast majority of the boys are still involved playing for Pakistan. The boys are still involved playing for Pakistan. Yeah, this is real smart play from Mitchell. Yeah, this is real smart play from Mitchell. Identify the ability to identify there's a dead period in cricket. He's only gone as taken a dead period in cricket. He's taken to it. Very often from the bowling perspective, very often from the bowling perspective, certain way, but things to he's a certain way, but opportunity to score, and to be a little bit more aggressive, opportunity to score, and to be a little bit more aggressive.
That's a good ball to end the over. 108 for 2. It's a good ball to end the over. 108 for 2. Pakistan have featured 5 of the bowling that Pakistan has featured 5 of them. We were talking about this a while ago that the very definition of each bowler them as a captain. Looking Rolf has been so integral in those mid overs, Rolf has been so integral in those mid overs in that first second change and against South Africa and he just shared the numbers that he bowled 22 overs overall numbers that he bowled 27 wickets overall in that and took 7 wickets. Feature here, using the feet coming down and meeting the ball early. Using the feet coming down and meeting the ball early. You can clearly see it was against the spinners more, but you can try to accelerate and looking for more boundaries. Trying to accelerate and looking for more boundaries.
One thing that has been impressive about Mitchell, the one thing that has been impressive about Mitchell is the areas that he's targeting at the moment. Is the areas that he's targeting at the moment. Yes, it might have been airborne for a little while, but yes, it might have been airborne for a little while, but he's picked the gap. A bit of communication between the two batters to up the ante a little bit. Between the two batters to up the ante a little bit.
The bowling consultant, the bowling consultant so long ago, the fast bowlers consultant, you saw them, the fast bowlers then and now. You saw them back then and now. Use the word improvements, but what are the different things that you noticed about them this time around? Like Shaheen, but what are the different things that everything in? He's trying to go with that straight angle which worked for him against the right-handers.
That in swinging delivery from Shaheen Shah Afridi, I think the one thing that
Shaheen not trying to angle everything in, he's trying to go with that
train from time to time below par in terms of energy to the mats, and he was a little bit below par in terms of energy. Gone away, but it's good to see him refreshed. He's gone away from the game, taking a bit of time away from the game to work on his fitness, to work on bowling those spells. 50 over cricket, of course. Spells, 50 over cricket, of course. It's not just 4 overs, so you've got to bowl longer spells. But he's had a good start to this match so far. This is how he's gone this morning. An overall observation from the Pakistan team's perspective. I'm a massive fan that whilst they've got natural pace and length, it's the skill set that you need to do better, you know, to work on. And you are aware of the one coming back, so you are almost forced to play that this morning. But look at his first over. And just angled across the right-handed
Young. That fast bowlers, did you ever work
better,
on that extra foot and a half that he leaves behind the
so you are almost forced to play that.
Must have had a chat about that.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think for him personally, it was a massive concern that he would be too tight on the line, and he was always so aware of bowling no balls
that extra foot and a half that he leaves behind the
I'm comfortable, you know, being a foot behind the line. But yeah, you certainly feel that if he can get it right, he can get an extra yard of pace. Personally, it was a massive concern that he would be enough pace at tight on the line, and he was always so aware of bowling no balls that he said, "Coach, but it's just leave me. I'm comfortable, you know, being a foot behind the line." But yeah, you certainly feel that if he can get it right, he can get an extra yard of pace. 115 for 2. Not that he's not generating enough pace at the moment, but it's a wonderful pace unit to work with. At the end of 23, New Zealand 115 for 2.
small stint in England, one of those pace schools, worked on his run-up. He's also expressed good average speed, has been injury prone, and hasn't been able to find the permanent spot in the 11. Hasnan who's come back, and it is a small stint in England. Shaheen, his pace schools, worked on his run-up, make his roads into the 11 with that pace has been injury prone. Hasn't been able to find a permanent spot in the 11. And it is also had a guy like Naseem, Shaheen,
missing out for a long period of time.
Make him roads into the 11 with that pace attack available.
From time to time, it is difficult, and especially when he's injury prone as well. Hasnain, like you said, has got a wonderful ability to swing that Carl Abbott, missing out for away from the right-hander. But the pace, that is what you can't teach any bowler. And this is natural from pace to time from a Pakistan point of view. When you're injury prone as well. Mohammad Hasnain, like you said, is breaking it down for these guys and making them understand what's going to make you effective in the various conditions that you're going to face around the globe. That is what you can't teach any bowler. And this is natural pace on offer from a Pakistan point of view. He's always breaking it down for these guys and making them understand what's going to make you effective in the various conditions that you're going to face around the globe. This is how he's come on in leaps and bounds. He often identified the first over was difficult over him to bowl, because he always felt there was Ralph. Once he gone for a boundary, there's always opportunity to catch up before the South African tour. So this is how he's come on in leaps and bounds over the time, and he's often identified the first over was difficult over for him to bowl, because he always felt that once he gone for a boundary, he's always
it's good to have those options if you've got someone like Hasnan on the bench.
That's something that he has ironed out over the time, and he's
secure as
so
a
much
captain
better.
that you've got plenty to choose from. Hasnan in the recently concluded Champions One Day Cup became the bowler of the tournament. That is after that pace. Good to have those options if you've got someone like Hasnan on the bench. More rhythm. He's not all over the place. Wasn't you feel secure as a captain that you've got plenty to choose from that. Hasnan in the recently concluded Champions One Day Cup became the bowler of the tournament. That is after that 5 bilateral series lined up in the air. He can always rotate rhythm. He's not all over the place. It wasn't just about pace.
Yeah, and I think
there was something behind that.
Harping on the fact that these guys must play a lot more first-class cricket, and that's to get used to your accent.
And with
very often,
5 bilateral
when
series
things go
lined up
wrong,
in the
they
air,
don't
you
know
can
how to
always
rectify
rotate
themselves, and that's
give
where the
some
problem
rest.
starts creeping in. Yeah, I think from Williamson, did he pick the gap? Yes. These guys must play a lot more first-class cricket. And that's to get used to your accent. New Zealand, 121 for 2. When things go wrong, they don't know how to rectify themselves, and that's where the problem starts creeping in. Excellent shot from Williamson. Did he pick the gap? Yes. Couple of bounces and into the rope it goes. Well, excellent over for New Zealand, 121 for 2.
मैच की फिक्र छोड़ो और अभी फिक्र फ्री ऐप डाउनलोड करो।
And counting this partnership, so important, the two senior men working it out. Williamson wasn't really that comfortable starting off, especially against the paces, wasn't getting that timing. Look at that shot, it's not an easy shot, inside 82 and counting the face and elevating so important, the two senior men working it out. Williamson wasn't really that comfortable starting off, especially against the paces, wasn't getting that timing. Look at that shot, it's not an easy shot, inside out, opening the face and elevating that.
Sain Safri back into attack.
Earning a boundary.
This will be to pick up a wicket because this partnership is just starting to threaten a little bit. Excellent shot from Williamson. The key to that shot is that he didn't lose bowling change for Pakistan. Sain Safri back into attack. Trust his hands to find it. This will be to pick up a wicket because this cover region is just starting to threaten a little bit. Excellent shot from Williamson. The key to that shot is that he didn't look to got to the pitch of it and trust his hands to find it.
The other thing in recent times they've been trying to work on is, or has been noticed, is not been able to eliminate the tail. Happened recently in South Africa. Took 8 wickets, couldn't catch up. And against the West Indies again. The other thing in recent times they've been trying to work on is, or has been coming into scoring 100 between, not been able to eliminate the tail. Happened recently in South Africa. Took 8 wickets, couldn't catch up. Well, I guess things have also changed. The West Indies, early 90s and late 80s, tailenders were tailenders, or number 8 clean and scoring 100 between. But now you've got batters at 7, 8.
Yeah, also, You have to give a lot of credit to the modern
I
day
guess things have
bowlers
also changed. If
for
you
putting
go
in
back
extra
early
hard
90s,
yards in
late
terms of their
80s,
batting.
tail-enders were tail-enders.
Very often
You'd
when you had
clean
a
them
team
up.
down 6-7
But
down,
now
you
you've
can
got
almost feel it
batters
can
at
run through the
7,
bottom
8.
order, but these days things are a lot different. You have to give a lot of credit to the modern day bowlers for putting in extra hard yards in terms of their batting, those low order partnerships. So very often when you had a team down 6-7 down, you can almost feel that you can run through the bottom order, but a necessity in the modern day game that often sets you apart from the bottom, the opposition from time to time, taking wickets as well as scoring runs, forming those low order partnerships. Which is so key in the South African camp that once number 9 walks the crease, you make life a necessity in the modern day game. That often sets you apart from the opposition from time to time out there. I certainly feel that from a Pakistan perspective, they've always had the pace. We had to believe in the South African camp that option. Once number 9 walks to the crease, you make life valuable innings from this man. Slow to start this afternoon. Used the short ball, always picking it up to be out there. 48 of 80 deliveries. I certainly feel that from a Pakistan perspective, they've always had the pace. Why not use that option? Another valuable innings from this man. Slow to start this afternoon.
I can't really remember.
He's always picking it up.
Full-blooded
48
Yorker.
80 deliveries.
Into the toes. It's such a regular feature back then.
Yeah, I remember the great Alan Donald.
Yeah, I can't really
Might not have been
remember.
applicable to me, but certainly to the likes of Dale Steyn,
Full-blooded Yorker.
Morne Morkel.
Into the toes.
Nose and
It's
toes,
such a
was
regular
the saying,
feature back then.
Sakanda. So just making reference to your Yorker. Yeah, I remember that. The great Alan Donald. The game a little bit. That hasn't been applicable to me, but certainly to the likes of Dale Steyn, Morne Morkel. Nose and toes, was the saying,
and
Sakanda.
that should also be
So
the
just making reference to
46th
your
50
Yorker.
going to Kane Williamson's
Almost gone
name.
out the game a little
As you
bit, yeah,
mentioned,
hasn't it?
he started off a little slow, but he's a man who exactly knows what needs to be done. 8th versus Pakistan. That should be a boundary, and that should
this is what
also be
experience
the
does.
46th 50.
No matter the
Going
start,
to Kane Williamson's
he knows
name.
the processes
As you mentioned,
of getting
he
himself
started
in.
off a little slow, but he's a
picked
man who
himself up
exactly
another
knows what
half-century
needs to
against
be done.
Pakistan.
8th versus Pakistan.
Short ball from Sainsar Freddy, but he had so much
this is
time
what
to
experience
adjust. As to where he wants to hit it, he knows the processes. Appreciation from the changing room management, and he's picked himself up another half-century against Pakistan. It's a short ball from Sainsar Freddy, but he had so much time to adjust as to where he wants to hit it. Appreciation from the changing room management.
होगा दुनिया में तू बेमिसाल, मेरे बच्चे मेरे नौनिहाल।
And they've given some respectability. After losing 2 quick wickets, they've managed to put on 88 between them. Williamson and Mitchell. And the bowling change here, Brar being brought back into the attack. 1 for 23. Given some respectability. After losing 2 quick wickets, they've managed to put on 88 between them. Williamson and Mitchell.
Yeah, certainly been the pick of the bowler so far. Brar.
Another bowling change here, Brar being brought back into the attack. 1 for 23. In
Of
his
course, he
6th.
has a bit of mystery to him, so they'll have his work cut out here because they need a wicket. Yeah, certainly been the pick of the bowler so far, proving to be threatening. Brar. Ability to hit a good length. Of course, he has a bit of mystery to him, so they'll have his work cut out here because they need a wicket. This partnership proving to be threatening.
You mentioned a while ago about while working with the Pakistan pace battery, your emphasis was about more first-class cricket. Spend time out there and get those corrections if there are any. The problem is with the international calendar being so busy about while working with the Pakistan pace battery bowlers, everyone. Your emphasis was, and if you're only relying on 2 or 3 fast bowlers, you never leave anyone behind. Get those corrections. Now with a stand around, maybe you can rotate. The problem is with the international calendar being so ball is done, all the T20s anymore. It's almost erased the everyone pitching up the ball. And if you're only relying on 2 or 3 fast bowlers, you never leave anyone behind. Now with a stand around, maybe you can rotate. Used and programmed to those T20 what white ball has done, or the T20s or variations, has almost erased the pitching up the ball from their memory.
Yeah, that's a fan of. As a bowler, you need to
He's so used and
trust
programmed to
your
those
action.
T20 lengths.
But like you said,
variations
from the mystery spinner. The first one, the Karen ball, on the left-hand side of the screen. There's a bowler Google on the right. Be able to trust your accent. There's a better. You'll be looking for some visual clue. Variation from the mystery spinner. Probably the first one, the Karen ball, on the left-hand side of the screen. Then the Google on the right. Yeah, like I say, you want to be able to trust. You're looking for some visual clue. That happens over time, but the modern day fixtures, like you've just mentioned, it's almost impossible to be bowling those big overs in nets in the first-class match. Yeah, like I say, you want to be able to trust your games as a bowler. That happens over time, but with the modern day fixtures, like you've just mentioned, it's almost impossible to be bowling those big overs in nets in the first-class match.
Yeah, very recently, not so long ago, I'm talking about less than a month ago, Haris Rauf was in the UAE, and he was practicing over there,
find the balance,
trying to pitch the ball out, ball longer spells.
Real difficult.
He's working on that. I mean, he's not your first choice. Yeah, very recently, not so long ago, I'm talking about less than a month ago, Haris Rauf was in the UAE. It's good to see that he's trying to work on that and trying to pitch the ball out, red ball longer spells. He's working on that. He's not your first choice. So many times we've seen that short mid-wicket almost coming into play spell. So it's good to see that he's trying to work on that and become part of that red ball squad.
Talking about just up in the face a little too early, but
so many times you've seen that short mid-wicket almost coming into play.
You're never going to have a catcher there, are you? So that field at mid-wicket slightly deep on the ring. Partners are forming. That's the Google that we're talking about. And that's the reason. Face a little too early, but one bounce four for Ken Williamson is going. You're never going to have a catcher there, are you? 26. So mid-wicket slightly deep on the ring for two. That's the reason. It's airborne. One bounce four for Ken Williamson. At the end of 26, 133 for two.
Men to come. Former captain, Leighton. Phillips will be the finisher, along with Bracewell. They already have gained some pace, moving along just over 5 and over. And they've done most of their scoring from over number. Former captain, 17 to now. Phillips will be the finisher, along with Bracewell. They already have gained some pace, moving along just over 5 and over. It was just right there. Most of their scoring. Couldn't get his fingers underneath. 17 to now.
Yeah,
that was very close. I think it didn't carry.
But the question is, did it fall short? Yes, comfortably short.
Just right there. Couldn't get his fingers underneath.
So just a couple of false shots in the last couple of overs from these to New Zealand. Yeah, it was certainly airborne. But the question is, did it fall short? Yes, comfortably short. Yes, a partnership cover field nearing 195. So just a couple of false shots in the last couple of overs from these to New Zealand. And important runs these for New Zealand. Yes, a partnership at the moment nearing 195 with 112 deliveries. Vital and important runs these for New Zealand.
95 between them. Ken Williamson just poking at that.
For this one specific region, and that was to break this partnership. It was around the wicket, poking at that. Wonderful ability of getting the ball to leave the right hand, even with the angle coming back at him from broadside side, freely back for this one specific region straight away. And that was to break this partnership. And for the second time in the game, it's a massive wicket for that man in picture. Ability of getting the ball to leave the right hand, dangerous Ken Williamson coming back at him. Yeah, he knew straight away for another half century. New Zealand, and for the second time in the game, it's a massive wicket for that man in picture. Getting rid of the dangerous Kane Williamson. Williamson, he goes for another half century. New Zealand now 134 for 3.
और अभी फिकर फ्री ऐप डाउनलोड करो। मैच की फिक्र छोड़ो और अभी फिकर फ्री ऐप डाउनलोड करो।
New batsman, Tom Latham. There's his numbers. 4,100 runs at an average of 34. New batsman, Tom Latham, 24 50s with 700. His numbers. It's tons of experience. 4,100 runs. Number 5 for New Zealand. An average of 34. 24 50s with 700s. It's tons of experience. And he walks to the crease at number 5 for New Zealand. This is always an opportunity for a bowler when a new batsman walks to the crease. Saying afraid he'll have his tail up. This is always an opportunity for a bowler when a new batsman walks to the crease. Yeah, he's doing this so well. He'll have his tail up. Every time his captain calls upon him, we talk about improving in your skill set around the wicket. Every time his captain calls upon him, we talk about better you are forced to play that because of the skill set around the wicket. Absolutely brilliant execution from Science you're forced to play it because of the angle.
There you go. This wicket could be that figure-free moment
from Science
where the game could change, and you can also download it. There you go. This wicket could be that figure-free moment. Big wicket to get where the game could change, and you can also download it. You have a figure-free moment. Big wicket to get. But the umpire has nothing to say. On the fall, is it missing? Are we going out? Rizwan feels is going to miss. But the umpire has nothing to say. Got 11 seconds for that. Are we going out? Ball as always. Rizwan feels is going to miss. Got 11 seconds for that. To convince. He has. Ball as always feel they've got the man. Well, he's unable to convince. He has. Let's go.
TV umpire to director. We have a play review for LBW, original on-field decision. TV umpire to director. I have checked the feet play review for LBW, and it's a fair delivery. On-field decision. You can have a look at front not out. I have checked the feet placement, and it's a fair delivery. You can have a look at front on, please. Okay, can we have a look at ultra edge, please, just to confirm no bat involved? Okay, can we have a look at ultra edge, please, just to confirm no bat involved? Yeah, let's rock back, please. And roll through. Yeah, let's rock back, please. We've got cleared gap between bat and ball. Go for ball tracking when ready, please. Okay, we've got cleared gap between bat and ball. Go for ball tracking when ready, please. Wickets missing. Go back to Faisal on field to stay with his original decision. Impact in line. Wickets missing. Please go back to Faisal on field
really
to stay with his original decision.
Not only they don't get anything going their way, they lose a review. Pakistan.
Yeah, you were mentioning earlier about this Yorker. He's got a potent and lethal one. He might have missed it by a couple of inches, but it's a delivery that batters don't expect. Hawking to the crease first up. Yeah, they got a leg by in the process, which brings Mitchell back onto strike. From Yusikanda. Bowlers are always interested in sending it upstairs. But I think good angle. It was always going to be touch and go. Perhaps umpire's call. Yeah, as bowlers, we always give ourselves an opportunity of picking up another peg.
You could actually see it is moving to his right already. He's got a good position to see where it's heading. Good over this. Good over this. He had a job to do to come back and bring the partnership. He's done exactly that. 135 for 3.
मैच की फिक्र छोड़ो, अभी फिक्र फ्री ऐप डाउनलोड करो।
One thirty-five for 3. 27 have been bowled today. This opening game of the Tri-Nation Series. And not so long ago, Williamson got his 46th ODI and his 8th against Pakistan. Started off a little slow, but then started getting the hang of it. Controlled the spinners so well. They used the feet, the faster bowlers, played it all around the park, and registered another 50 to his name.
Yeah, he scores all around the ground and he scores them so freely. But it's also into the attack. Here is Ralph. And guess what? He's got rid of Tom Latham with his very first ball in his new spell.
He's almost surprised him. The pace. Latham, first surprise with a full toss, and now this. Not the first time we've seen a batter trying to work it on the onside. Not the first time we've seen a batter trying to work it on the onside. To control the shot. Haris Rauf gets his first. Pakistan dismissed the 4th. Tom Latham, no score, 135 for 4.
बच्चे मेरे नौनिहाल
To his name, he's got experience with 37 matches, and he's out there with almost 23 overs to go. So he's got enough time to put in a partnership with Mitchell. He's out there with almost 23 overs to go. So he's got enough time to put in a partnership with Mitchell. He's looking good. Shots that he played looked a bit jet lagged. First completely missed that full toss, and then this one. Tom Latham will show you again after the first ball. Jet lagged. His dismissal. First completely missed that full toss. And then this one will show you again after the first ball. His dismissal.
You talk about Latham looking a bit jittery at the start of his innings, but this is what pace does to you. You talk about Latham looking a bit jittery at the start of his innings, but leading it to what pace does to you. Yeah, it even got him excited. Harris Ralph just setting the face a little too early. Eases of catches at leading it to mid-wicket, and yeah, it even got him excited to complete the dismissal. And from New Zealand, cruising eases of catches at mid-wicket, now having to go back to the black ball to complete the dismissal plan and rebuild again. From New Zealand cruising along to now having to go back to the black ball and come up with a different plan and rebuild again.
He's got long on inside the circle now, Haris Rauf. He's got long on inside the circle now, Haris Rauf. Pakistan managed to do with those back-to-back wickets is released momentum that they were gaining, New Zealand, with that partnership of 95 between Mitchell and Williamson. Back-to-back wickets is stemmed that momentum that they were gaining, New Zealand, with that partnership of 95 between Mitchell and Williamson, the game and take control of it.
Yeah, you certainly felt that it was only currency back for Pakistan was to pick up wickets. The wicket of Kane Williamson, that was a massive one. Partnership which yielded 95 runs. So that's a very good wicket at the right time for Pakistan. And like they say, one brings two.
Time to enjoy the Tapalti in the Tapalti lounge, especially when you've got your team looking to get control of that game. And also this time of the year where you can really enjoy the weather, sun setting down. It really changes the bit of heat that you feel when the sun is out. It just changes completely. The temperatures fall down to 8 degrees. That would be something I was thinking about, that would New Zealand be thinking of that cushion of extra 15-20 runs if due is to come, whatever total they have in mind. Ooh, good delivery that. Good delivery that.
Sikandar, I had something over my microphone.